The rise and fall of the Roman Empire. In the beginning, there was a small settlement by the Tiber River. Humble, unassuming, nestled among the rolling hills of central Italy. It was the 8th century BCE, and the world had yet to witness one of the greatest civilizations in human history. This is a story of ambition, conquest, glory, and tragedy, the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. From a kingdom ruled by kings, to a bold republic, and finally to an empire that stretched across 3 continents, Rome's story is one of human ingenuity, political intrigue, and the relentless pursuit of power. Rome's foundation is steeped in legend. Romulus and Remus, twin sons of Mars, god of war, were said to be raised by a she-wolf. Their destiny was bound to a city yet unborn. Romulus would ultimately slay his brother, naming the city after himself. Yet behind legend lay reality. Early Rome was a collection of villages, slowly uniting into a city-state. The 7 kings of Rome laid its foundations: temples, laws, and the Senate, a council of elders that would shape Roman governance. But tyranny lurked. The last king, Tarquin the Proud, became infamous for cruelty. His overthrow in 509 BCE sparked the birth of the Roman Republic. The Romans, wary of kings, embraced a system of checks and balances. The Republic was born, a government of elected magistrates, a Senate representing the elite, and assemblies giving citizens a voice, though limited. The consul, the praetor, the tribune, each office balanced power, ensuring no one man could dominate. Roman society was divided. Patricians, the elite landowners, and plebeians, the common people. Conflict between them defined early politics. Reforms like the tribune of the plebs protected the rights of the many. While political struggles played out, Rome looked outward. Neighboring tribes, the Etruscans and Samnites, tested the military. And here, the Roman legions began their legendary rise, disciplined, organized, and relentless. By the 3rd century BCE, Rome's ambitions reached beyond Italy. Carthage, the wealthy city-state of North Africa, became Rome's greatest rival. The Punic Wars would define Rome's destiny. The First Punic War, fought over Sicily, tested Rome's adaptability. Lacking a navy, the Romans innovated, building fleets capable of challenging Carthage's mastery of the sea. The Second Punic War brought the legendary Hannibal, crossing the Alps with elephants, shocking the world. Rome suffered devastating losses at Trebia, Lake Trasimene, and Cannae, but refused to surrender. Under Scipio Africanus, Rome struck at Carthage itself, defeating Hannibal at Zama, cementing its dominance. The Third Punic War ended with Carthage destroyed. Rome had become the unchallenged power of the Western Mediterranean. Rome's success bred new challenges. Wealth concentrated in the hands of few, widening the gap between patricians and plebeians. Military leaders wielded power more loyal to their legions than to the Republic itself. Figures like Marius, Sulla, and Pompey destabilized the old order. Julius Caesar, brilliant in politics and war, crossed the Rubicon in 49 BCE. Civil war consumed the city. Though Caesar enacted reforms, centralized power, and declared himself dictator for life, betrayal awaited. The Ides of March, 44 BCE, saw his life end in the Senate chamber, a reminder that ambition attracts envy and danger. From chaos emerged Octavian, later Augustus. Through patience, cunning, and decisive action, he defeated Antony and Cleopatra at Actium. In 27 BCE, he became Rome's first emperor. The Republic ended, but Rome entered its golden age, the Pax Romana. Augustus reformed taxation, the legal system, and the military. He rebuilt Rome in marble, constructed roads and aqueducts, and nurtured culture. Virgil, Ovid, and Horace immortalized the city. Legions marched across Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa. From Britain to Mesopotamia, Rome's reach was unrivaled. Rome was vibrant. Citizens bathed in public baths, attended theaters, and cheered at gladiatorial games. Wealthy patricians lived in grand domus adorned with frescoes and mosaics. Slaves labored, but some rose to freedom, contributing to trade, education, and art. Religion was interwoven with life. Romans worshipped Jupiter, Mars, Venus, and more. Emperors were increasingly deified, blending politics with piety. Architecture reflected authority. The Colosseum, the Forum, aqueducts symbols of Roman ingenuity and power. Rome reached its height under Trajan, Hadrian, and Marcus Aurelius. Trajan expanded the empire to its greatest extent, conquering Dacia. Hadrian built walls in Britain, securing borders. Marcus Aurelius, philosopher king, defended the empire against Germanic invasions. Trade, agriculture, and mining flourished. Roads and sea routes connected continents. Roman law, codified in the 12 Tables, became a foundation for generations. Yet tensions simmered. Corruption and succession crises foreshadowed decline. History remembers individuals. Julius Caesar, genius, ambitious, betrayed. Pompey, rival turned enemy. Mark Antony, passion, love, political drama. Caligula and Nero, excess, tyranny, madness. Romulus Augustulus, last Western emperor, powerless amid chaos. Women too. Livia Drusilla shaped succession. Cleopatra swayed empires. Their influence, though subtle, altered history's course. Battles forged Rome's destiny. Kenny, Hannibal annihilates legions, yet Rome survives. Siege of Alesia. Vercingetorix defeated, Gaul conquered. Campaigns in Britannia, Dacia, the Rhine. Discipline and strategy prevail. Soldiers endured hunger, cold, death. But loyalty, honor, and glory drove them forward. The 3rd century CE brought plague, economic strain, and political instability. Generals seized the throne. Emperors fell by assassination. Barbarian tribes pressed on borders. Rome split. Diocletian created East and West, stabilizing the empire. Constantinople arose, a new beacon of power and culture. But the Western Empire faltered. Weak leadership, invasions, and corruption eroded foundations. 410 CE. Visigoths sack Rome, a shock to the civilized world. 455 CE. Vandals strike again, deepening despair. The army, once invincible, now relied on mercenaries. Political fragmentation and economic collapse sealed the Western Empire's fate. The Eastern Empire endured for centuries. The Byzantine Empire preserved Roman culture, law, and power. Picture a soldier at the Rhine frontier, unsure if he'll see family again. A senator drafting decrees as fires rage around him. A merchant in Alexandria, watching trade collapse. These voices echo Rome's human drama. Ambition, fear, hope, and survival. The East thrived. Byzantium, later Constantinople, became a bastion of Roman culture. Justinian I codified law, reunited parts of the West, and fortified the empire. Christianity reshaped society, blending faith and governance. The East preserved Rome's brilliance, while the West fragmented. Rome teaches that even the mightiest civilizations can fall. Power must balance wisdom. Ambition demands prudence. Strength must be tempered with virtue. From roads to aqueducts, from law to military strategy, Rome's genius endures. Its rise and fall illuminate human society, triumph, hubris, and inevitable change. As the sun sets over the forum, shadows stretch across marble columns and shattered temples. The echoes of Rome whisper through time, reminding us of glory, tragedy, and the enduring human spirit. Rome's stones may crumble, but its story endures, eternal, a testament to the heights and vulnerabilities of humanity. For now, I must drop my pen. But for more fascinating, enlightening epics from the ancient world, echoes of human history that still shape our lives, drop a comment, share, and follow our channel. Ciao!